What up? What's up? I'm not sleep charting. I'm here. What's up, everybody? Alex O Crypto coming at you at 1 a.m. in the morning, trying not to make up the misses. How are we doing? You know what? It's market open Eastern time. I got the Canada flex going on here. Shout out to all you from Australia. Good day. How's it going? I just got out of a short in profit. Barely any, but you know what? I was preserving my capital. I was literally in right here. Don't ask me about this trade. I got out right on this wick down here, and look, this is why. Because I can see that we're above the VWAP. We're above the EMA 200 moving average. And we're about to open up, and who knows what's going to happen. So I didn't feel too comfortable with my position. Therefore, we're going to be hunting for a new position. How you all doing? Shout out to Dave Digital. Shout out to Sniper's Nightmare. Shout out to Dragon Modded. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. I'd rather lose a couple bucks on closing out a short and then getting trapped in something I don't want to be in. We talk about risk management. We talk about coming to the charts with a fresh mind. And I'm breaking that rule because it's 1 a.m. in the morning. Let me get this light sorted here for you so I look pretty. There we go. So yeah, how are we all doing? Look, we can see that, S&P is about to open. All this good stuff. And I'm going to do a live trade for y'all. I've got my buy bit locked and loaded, ready to go. Casper's live right now, and we choose you. You know what? I went over actually and said, what's up? I love you, Casper, because I love Casper. He's helped me a lot with my trading. So I won't be hurt if you're not here with me and you're over with Casper. But holy smokes, that means a lot to me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys. Otter Gang out here making the money, trying our best. Look at this one. Sniper's Nightmare just put the Professor Otter with the smart plays in the Discord. Don't forget to join us in the Discord. We're full of, I don't know, Bitcoin ideas, not bright ideas, but Bitcoin ideas, right? And we're trying to make otters great again, right? Put our name on the mark. So what are we going to do? Are we going to take a live trade? Now, what I'm looking for is a swing failure pattern. We're looking to come to 16783. This is marked out on my chart. Why here, right? Let's ask why here. So we zoom out. If you watch my video from before, you can see that we have a trend line here. But if you looked at the fixed range, Casper's got enough viewers. Yeah, that's true. That is true. No, I appreciate the support from all of you guys. It means a lot to me. It's a new year. Try a new streamer. Try to learn something together. More intimate. More, I don't see Jason Casper answering your questions direct unless you're super chatting him. So not to put him down at all, but we're more intimate, I guess, and hopefully we can And his pump song never works. I know, man. He had the Rocky going one day and it pumped, and it was a pretty good pump. But typically his pumps haven't worked out too well for me. I get excited, I get dancing with the pump songs, and copyright says too bad. Too bad, no pump. But what are we looking for? This 16783, like I was saying, big volume node right around here. Even if we pull it from here, we can see that, this bingo bango is a huge spike in volume and can be declining us of any further movement. Apparently you left a short order on Sol open at $12. Just got an alert hit. Great. Go over here. I don't know what exchange you're using, but there's active. Always take a peek at active just in case. I've done that before where I have an active trade going on and it hits and I had no idea, and I get this alert that I've entered a trade, and normally it's not a good trade, right? Normally it's not a good trade. We don't trade Sol here. Oh, you trade your soul if you trade in Sol, man. We said, this isn't gonna be a fun trade. If you're over here looking at Sol, you can see that, Vitalik Buterin, I think he tweeted about this, and then a whole bunch of people invested in Sol. And since it's moved up, right? But as you can see, FTX dump straight down into the basement, not keeping up with anything. Let's forget about Sol for now. I don't think it could recover, but yo. What up, A-Train? I'm trying to keep it down. The missus is sleeping. She's going to kick my ass. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. Mrs. Otter. Mrs. Otter? Is that even fair to call her Mrs. Otter? She's the Queen Otter, right? She's the Queen of Otters. What's up, A-Train? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. We don't trade Sol here. We're looking for a live trade, right? We're looking for this market to open. We got 3 minutes. Let's get it going. S&P, where are we going? A-Train in the house with the muscles. Look at this guy. Oh my God. We've all looked at the Dixie right now, right? We all know that, we thought Christmas is over and then Dixie giving us candy canes like this. Like, what are we thinking? So this obviously trades opposite to Bitcoin. So maybe we can get a dump here, maybe a pump, who knows, right? But this would say dump. As the dollar gets stronger, it typically goes the opposite way with Bitcoin, right? The Otter Queen. Yeah, she's the Otter Queen. I don't know if I'm a king, I'm a peasant among kings with you guys. You guys are all great. So check out Kava. Oh my God. Are you guys going to do this to me? Kava, crypto. Are we going under Binance? Do I even want to click this button? Oh my God. Look at this. I'm getting all these to the moon. Look at dude. Is this in the last 2 hours? Oh my God. This is why. You guys are sniping these coins. Don't tell me any of you got along. Like, that's crazy. Look at this, man. Imagine you long this from down here, 20%, man. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. We got 1 minute. We're getting off Kava for now. We've been waiting for this all day, guys. Been waiting for this all day. Let's see if we can get a pump or a dump or any kind of volume on BTC with the market opening for the first time this year. Let's get a drum roll. Let's get some rockets in the chat. Shout out to chat. Shout out to you guys. Much love. We're going to go and check out Mexi and stuff like that as soon as we get this huge pump swing failure, right? We'll put the 16783 in the trade. We'll put it in there. Open short. Stop loss above the wick, okay? Positions active. We'll put the stop loss above the wick. Whoa, it's way too high. We'll put it at 16. 812. Okay, just so you know, we ain't messing around. We trading on this account, right? We trading. Sniper's skipping Kava as he's never traded it. Flow is easier to trade, and it's moved. Okay, so the S&P, where are we starting? Are we getting to get a break? ICP is dumping. You know what? ICP got the pump and dump from the BitBoy channel. So we'll have to see ICP. Where are we gonna open here, S&P? Come on, show us the money. Let's get a pump to dump. We're looking for a pump to dump. We're going to the Dixie. The Dixie has pumped and now it's dumping, but it's holding up here pretty well, which is a level of support. Okay, what are we doing here? Mini futures today has swing failed. It started up high, it's dumped, pumped, and now it's kind of met a level of resistance here, right? Let's take a look at Tesla. Ooh, Tesla ain't nobody but I guess we go on the NASDAQ, right? Is Tesla still dumping? Oh, we've had a bit of a recovery. I don't need your notification. It's gotten a pump and a bit of a recovery. I mean, this looks disgusting, right? Disgusting. Wow. Wow. That's no fun. We'll add Tesla, because I know a lot of people trade Tesla. We'll add it to our opposites to crypto trading, and always keep a look on that as well, because it is important. Everything is affected by everything in this market, right? So it's all part of a bigger problem. So are any of you guys, what are you guys? Are you guys bullish or are you guys bearish here? How are you guys feeling? Because I know we've come up. You're thinking Bart, eh? I can see Bart on this. Bart, I mean, that's why my highlighter is yellow, my friend. Because Bart's like, you know, Bart's pretty cool. Right? Sometimes Bart rides a skateboard, though, you know, and he might just do an ollie and bounce up to here and flip this to support. And then we get like a dinosaur looking thing with a beak. Maybe that's a duck, right? Sorry, going off a bit here, off tangent, right? So Sniper's bearish. I leave the bullish to my hodl. Yep, that's a smart way to look at it. That's a very smart way to look at it. We can see that we clearly have had a pump, right? We've clearly had this big pump up, consolidated sideways, fake out down, lower high, down again. Can we make a lower low? That's what I'm looking at doing, right? Or can we get a double top swing failure pattern? That's also what I'm looking at. A-Train is I'm feeling bullish. So A-Train, the thing is we got to get above this big point of control. We haven't at all. I do believe if we do remain underneath this, then we're definitely coming back down, right? To test the lows again, right? Because when you zoom out, you can see that there's definitely, you know, this swing failure pattern. We had the bull divs. I believe on the daily, if we go to the daily, we can see that we have bull divs. Let me pull up the, market cipher for you guys. And we can see on the daily, if we zoom in here, that we definitely had some bull divs here. You can see lower highs, higher lows, right? So you can definitely see that this has brought us up, right? Whether it's going to be significant enough to push us through, Well, we'll have to wait and see, right? We'll have to wait and see. I added IBs too without collateralizing them. 420 was my call for the short too. I got stopped out. Kind of regretting not just moving the stop. Yes. Risk management, boys. Risk management can be a pain in the ass. That chart is very ugly with the highlighter. Okay, I'll use the brush, man. Thank you, Dave, for helping me run a cleaner, smoother chart drawing program here. So we're trying to look for this pump. We're looking for the pump. We're looking for volume. Volume is still on the decline, right? If we look at this, it's not getting any higher right now. We're waiting patiently for this to come up. Swing failure pattern, right? Swing failure pattern. Dave, that is an amazing rule. We're not allowed to change your stop loss on an open trade. You know what? Legendary rules. This is my plan right here. Bingo, bango. I don't think this would be so high. I think this would be a bit shorter. 833. Yeah, around there. Satisfying now? It's MM crypto again. Is it MM crypto? I think so. So, what are your favorite snacks while trading? My mom sent me over some. This is not a paid promotion. From Canada. I am Italian, so Whoppers make sense. I know you guys all got snacks while you trading, or you at least got coffee or tea. Like, it's morning for you guys. I got tea right now. Can we get the volume? 3 minutes. Or sorry, not 3 minutes. 23 minutes. Can we get the volume? Can you? I can't believe Dixie just all of a sudden decided to do this. Do you guys see this? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. ICP. You guys were talking about ICP. Let's look. Woof. ICP. ICP. Look, looks like a kitchen chair. You got this kitchen chair pattern here. Kitchen chair pattern seems to always bottom out at the floor level here. At the floor level, which can be your support, right? It tends to come back up and make a beautiful 3D table pattern that likes to have a big plate of food for Sniper's Nightmare, because he's a hungry man. He's got to keep those legs all jacked and pumped because he's been hitting the gym so hard. He needs those gains. Well, we have support for ICP down here, right? This is very key levels of support. I mean, if you pull a volume profile across, we'll clearly see. Yeah, you can clearly see that this is a key level of support as well. What up, Schaefer? BTC looking bullish on the 1 hour, methinks. Let's think together. Let's go, Schaefer. Welcome. We got a order set here at 783. Looking for this trade setup. This is what we're looking for here. We were in a short. We got out because we changed our mind. What's up? So 1 hour looks bullish to you. Well, we got money flow. Way up here, we got the VWAP crossover. Starting to peak up, right? We're above the VWAP, which is good, right? That's pretty bullish. We're pumping a bit now. We're pumping a bit. The order's set up here, boys. The order's set. We're trading live. We're trading live. So we've made a higher high. We zoom in into the DGen 3 minute. Let's zoom in. Is there an RSI hidden bull div? Okay, well, if my RSI is over here, but I can pull up the RSI. Relative. Oh, I got too many things open. I should have the super duper premium. Relative strength index hidden on the 1 hour. Head and shoulder on the 1 hour. Holy smokes, you guys are just spotting it all. Hidden bull. Where are you looking at? From here to here? Behind the track here? No, you're looking from here to here. No. Hidden bull. Head and shoulder. I don't see the head and shoulder. That's an ugly head and shoulder. You guys just drawing things, aren't you? You guys just drawing Etch-a-Sketch. I mean, I'm not a big pattern trader, but I do see them working out quite often. I want to get better at them. I think that's something for me to work on. There's always something to learn here, right? Even this could be. I do have the patterns, but we can all hope, right? We need massive amounts of volume in order. We're not going. Sniper, behave yourself. We're not going to Lifer's channel to learn patterns, because it's either a Sammy cup in handy, which, you know what, there is if I was to say, if I've ever saw a Sammy cup in handy, I'd say there's one playing out right now. This is horrible to say, but if we go on to the 2 hour and we look at the Sammy cup in handy right here, here's the highlighter, okay, guys? The highlighter is the Sammy cup in handy to the upside, okay? Here's your Sammy cup in handy. All right, this is for Sniper's Nightmare. We'll fill his bowl full of chicken noodle soup because he just got a leg injection, and you know we love Sniper's Nightmare and we want him to heal up fast. So here's your chicken noodle soup in your cup so you don't spill it. To the upside, we got this big handle here, so we want you to heal up nice and quickly. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Actually, for $99, guys, I will teach you how to use the highlighter, okay? I will show you on a daily basis that you don't need to use the brush, okay? The highlighter is the way to go, okay? This is how, my friends, this is how we make otters great again, all right? Do you understand? If you want to make, if you see this guy, he sold $99 over here and maybe $200 over here, because that's the profits we will make. All right, I'm done. Okay, I can't do that. You guys bringing out the worst in me. I love you all, Otter Gang. I love you all. Look, I love you like no other. Okay, I love you all. Bless you all, my son. I like that one too. That's good. Not religious, but that's great. Okay, so we got to break this resistance, right? Clearly, we have this resistance here. Can we punch through? Can we come up? That is the question. We got 15 minutes. Can we get the swing failure pattern? Am I going to have to move this trade higher? This is the number I called. Do I got to stick with this, guys? I got to stick with this trade. The order's in. If it comes up here and it goes in, I'll take the loss. I do not have lemon water. I got to decalcify my brain on a daily basis, okay? So we look at Ethereum. Ethereum's very much flat. Same with Matic, very much flat after the pump that we had over on the 20th on the 2nd. So right now, ADA's dying. ADA don't look too healthy. Big downtrend, right? XRP, put an X in the comments below if you got wicked by this thing. This is absolute. Jason Casper got in on this wick. Just so you guys know, if you want to go over and watch his stream, because he got in on this wick. I don't even know what he was thinking. Who puts an order down here, like just for fun? I've had this boxed out for so long, and then all of a sudden it wicks down. But it did recover quite nicely, eh? If you look at it here, it's recovered quite nicely. Back up into this range, right? I don't think. Yeah, so it's pumping. It's coming out of this range, which is pretty sweet. Tony, hey, Anthony, Soprano, buongiorno, Italian mafiosa. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Where's the otter sauce, my friend? Where's the otter sauce? It's somewhere around, but we love you. Here's the Anthony Soprano, always commenting on all the videos, sending the likes. Let's go, Soprano. Bello. Okay. That's my nonno. He speaks like this. So we got 12 minutes. Are we excited, friends? Where's it gonna go? We got the trade set, man. We got the trade set up here, ready to go. It's on the line. Got the trade set. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I appreciate you all. I know you've already liked the video and subscribed, so I'm not even going to say it. But if you are new here and you are checking out this stream, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you all. We're waiting for this trade set up. I got it set up. We're ready to go. Live stream. We've seen that Bitcoin has been making a higher highs. Now it's capitulated. It's sitting still. We're waiting. It's the new year. I'm up till 1 a.m. I'm dedicated. I put out a short, quick video for you guys like 3-4 hours ago. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live. First day back, brand new year. You know, I'll stay up. See, it says 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. The missus is sleeping. She's got to get up early. She's not going to like me too much tomorrow, but we do it for you guys. Queen Otter, she's in bed. She's going to be like, what the heck were you doing? Yelling in Italian, showing pictures of otters, getting into degenerate trades, trying to educate and saying I love you to random people on the internet. Well, that's what we're here to do. Inverse head and shoulders. And Sniper's going to convert me to the alt side. not the dark side, to the alt side, right? Okay, Tony, is this what you're seeing here, my friend? I don't know how to draw this one. Is this in the middle, like this? Inversing, because we're inversing, something like that, to the upside. I can see it. Gotta get really zoomed in here. There we go. Bingo, bango. I should be better at drawing mountains. I'm Canadian, right? But, you know, whatever. I'm not an artist. Get up and stop slacking. Absolutely, Dave. There's work to be done. There's work to be done. Check the Discord. Oh, look at this. He's drawn humps. Look at that. Tony's always throwing down the yellow and black. Black and yellow. Don't get copyright. Don't get copyright. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. When in doubt, zoom out. Right? I see it now. 1, 2, 3. Tony dropping it down. I found it. Amazing. Amazing. In a breakfast, you should trade derivatives, and in a bull market, you should trade using stables. That way you grow your bag on the way down and maintain on the way up. Cipher, you knowledgeable, bro. I'm out here trading perps, BTC, in the place to be. I like just trading my Bitcoin. I used to do the alts. You know what I mean? And I kept getting wrecked, even with good risk management and stuff like that. I just, the scam wicks. It's like I will go from Bitcoin to Ethereum, then to Matic, and then Matic, like everything is like 4 times Bitcoin, right? You get a 1% move on Bitcoin, it's 4% on Matic, right? If we measure from this top to this bottom, we got 1.8%, right? And then if we go over to Bitcoin, you got 0.8%. That's a big difference, right? Especially if you're not making gains, right? It's a big difference. And then you get into XRP and you get moves like this. It's like big 3%, right? Scamdles are nice, eh? Scamdles. Yeah, like we got this one here. This beautiful XRP scamdle. Right? We got Sniper's Nightmare's favorite scamdle right now is called Solana. Definitely your favorite scamdle right now, isn't it? Wow. That's just an ugly chart, man. That's just an ugly chart. We got 7 minutes. You guys ready to fire off some trades? Sniper's Nightmare, he was trading Jasmine right here. Like Jasmine and Aladdin. I can show you the world. She got on Aladdin's magic carpet right about here. And he showed her the world, right? Holy smokes, man. Smash the like, says Jonathan Schaefer. My man, appreciate you. Peace out, my friend. Much love to you. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello to the Otter Gang. We appreciate you. We out here. We're waiting for this trade to come in. It's going to pop off and then it's just going to sit still. And then I'm not going to be able to go to bed. That's what you're going to do to me, guys. That's what you're going to do to me tonight. So I should practice what I preach and say, like, you know what? If you can't sleep, jazz me. Okay, well, and flow. We'll do flow. Do I have flow in here? I have flow in here somewhere. Let's just add it. We go into flow. We're going to do flow really quickly. We got 5 minutes. Wow, flow's pumping like crazy. Let's go to the 4 hour quickly. Let's pull this back. Let's take a volume profile. Let's pull this across. We're coming up to key level of resistance. You can see that. Pull a fib from the top up here. Pull it down to the swing low. We coming in. We're probably going to hit off the 786. I'd be looking for a retracement back or to get into this range. So I would throw a horizontal at the bottom of this range right here. And we can see that there's a key level of volume right here. And there's a key level of volume down here. So I'd take this off. I would definitely look at these 3 levels. Now we need to flip this one to support. This is right here. So we need to flip this to support and work our way past this area right here. Now this is our highest area of volume. So that means that we can throw up another horizontal right here. And this would be our range. This would be the range I'd be looking to trade in for now. And until we see otherwise, we would break out. And those prices are exactly 734 and 789. So I'd look to take this as support. We need to punch through this with volume. If we do not, then we're heading back down, and then your range would simply be this area right here from where you wick down. So you can see the volume wick down here. We'll go ahead of it, and you can see you work your way back down to this level, right? And that's how I would trade that. So I would look for some sort of divergence on a lower time frame to see if it will bring you down. And that's my thoughts for flow, right? Very simple. You can see you're coming sideways, pumping, and you're trying to get through that high level of volume. That's kind of what I look at for trading these kinds of things and getting my levels and where I would look to trade them, right? Obviously, we're in a very big uptrend. We're getting volume now, but it is slowly decreasing, right? You can also see it is decreasing. So will we have the volume to get through this bottom area? Probably not. So maybe this is a great area to look for a short, right? Because it wants to get back up and trade into this range, right? It wants to get back up into that range. But if it cannot come up with more volume than this, I don't see it doing it, right? That's my thoughts for flow. Thanks, Sniper, for sharing that with us. Let's go back to the corn. How are we looking, guys? How are we looking? We're kind of stuck here at 16,740. Can we get above this area, right? This is a big level of resistance. Total market. CMC. $808, 17, 808, 808 snares. Solana's on a rip. Kava's. This is why you made me look at Kava. You guys. Torturing me at 1 a.m., eh? That's okay. I appreciate you all. Okay. Let's look at Gala. Otter Gang. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's look at Gala. Did I just add it twice? I think I just added it twice. My God, I don't even know what the Gala coin looks like. What does it look like? Looks like... You're filling up my whole inventory of these coins there, Sniper. Where's Gala? Gala. I just added it, didn't I? Bybit USD perps. All right, there we go. Sorry. I had a brain fart there. It's 1 a.m. Steve Madden. Ooh, up 370%. Look at you, Sniper. Just showing off, bro. Oh, it's 130, boys. It's 130. What's the reaction? What's the reaction? Oh, we got a gap up top. We got a gap up top. Guys, welcome to 2023. It's hard for me to say that, but we've got a gap to the top. Will we be pumping? Will we be dumping? The Dixie's curled over. We're dumping. We're dumping down. Don't forget, this is what happened on the mini futures right here. If we look at this wick, it came down, right? It came down. Initially, it came down. Then it pumped on us. It's coming down. It's coming down. What's it going to do to Bitcoin? Bitcoin's coming down as well. Are we exhausted? Should we jump into a short now? Bitcoin's coming down as well. Oh, it's pumping. Who knows what it's going to do here? This is exciting. We're back in 2023. We've got market movement. We got some volume coming into the markets. S&P is staying still right now. It can't get below this resistance. If we look to the left, we got some support. Sorry, we have some support to the left. It doesn't know what it wants to do right now. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It faked out to the bottom. Where are we at Bitcoin? We're pumping on Bitcoin now. We're coming up on Bitcoin. We're coming up. Trying to punch through this level. 16,750. We got some volume, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, Tesla's dumping. Is Tesla dumping? Oh, wow. Tesla dumps. Tesla dumps big. Tesla's gone to the toilet. Oh my God, look at Tesla go. Bye-bye, Tesla. Bitcoin, 16.75. We're pumping. We're pumping. Are we going to come up with enough volume? We got the trade ready. Ready to fire off. Missus going to wake up. We're going to wake up the missus, guys. She's probably awake listening to me right now. I'm gonna catch the firing pan. We better protect ourselves. We'll be all right. Oh, we're pumping on the S&P. We're pumping on the S&P. Oh, we're getting some volume here. We're getting some volume, boys. Oh my God, we're coming up. I'm moving this higher. I'm not playing this game. Guys. We're gonna go above this one. We're gonna go above this. I'm gonna take my stop loss, put it at 25%. I'm not playing this. Not playing these games, boys. We're looking for a failure pattern here. Swing failure. Can we get it? Can we get it? That's the question. Happy New Year. Dixie's dumping. Bitcoin's pumping. Oh, we got some big wickage. It's come up. It's dropped down. Is that a fake out to get everybody thinking short? Are people throwing in shorts right now? Let's go to 3 minute. Let's get more personal. Now we got to wake up. It's not the time to trade right now. I'll tell you that much. See? All these people are getting in shorts. Watch. It's going to pump back up. It's got to come for these guys at 16.8, this big point of control. S&P's pumping. Is Tesla dying? Tesla's dying. Everybody don't buy an EV. Got some excitement here, guys. Everybody's staring at their charts. I wouldn't get into a short just yet. Be patient. Patience will prevail. Oh, dump. Wow, that was a lot of volume. That was a lot of volume coming down, pushing us down. Tony's still in his lung from 16,550. What a legend. What a legend. I'm looking to enter at 16.8. Yes, I have the trade here. 16,808. I have the trade here. Nope, we're dumping. We're dumping, guys. Will we get pushed back up? Is this a fake out? Wow. Finally getting some good volume. This is great. This is great. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Look. Look. It's fighting tooth and nail. This is great. All right. S&P's cooling off a bit. You can see it moving down a bit. How's Dixie looking? Dixie's dying. Dixie's dying. S&P. S&P's not moving up anymore. Bitcoin's going wild. We're back into the range. We're dumping a little bit. Sniper's going cross-eyed. He's got too many trades on the go. He's got too many trades on the go. XRP, XMP. Oh, man. You know it's time for bed when. Oh, we got a blood diamond. We got blood diamond printing. Not printed on Ethereum. Not confirmed. Blood diamond popping up. Blood diamond popping up on Ethereum on the 3-minute. It's looking pretty bearish. Bitcoin dumping as well. S&P, let's go back to the S&P. S&P is holding its ground. It's pretty steady, actually. Looks like it's pumping a bit. Getting an opposite reaction here. Wow, this is great, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. You know, it's a new year. Hopefully, we get some more excitement like this. You know, we got news coming out in a couple days. So remember to be on your toes. I think it's jobs that's coming out. I have it marked out here for you guys, the news. Not too far away, right? We'll see it in a couple days. Got to be careful here. Looks like the market makers got everybody thinking short. Now look. Look what they're doing. They're pumping. They're going to go back up for them now. They're going to go back up for them. The best thing to do with things like this, especially with news, is not take the first move. The first move is always there to get people excited. It's always there to get you thinking that, hey, we're going this way. Then they'll come back up, collect their money, and then do what they want with you. We're not in control. Our job here is to extract profits, pay ourselves, practice good risk management. Shout out to all of you guys for joining me tonight. I appreciate you all. Been trying my best to update you guys, keep you updated with my thoughts and my levels, and try my best. I try my best. So we got the printed blood diamond on the 3 minute. I wouldn't take that too seriously right now. I'd be patient. See, here comes a pump. Here comes a pump back up to get these guys. I got the trade waiting still. We got this trade waiting. Half a corn. We got half a corn waiting. We're going to trade half a corn if it comes up here. Here it comes. Half a corn. It's coming up. We're at 808. This is our spot. If we pull, let's see if we pull fibs off of here to the bottom of here. It actually works. Interesting. Pre-plan moves for the win. That's it. We are entering a trade at 808. If it comes up, we're entering a trade. We're prepared. Just doesn't seem to want to go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, are we going for it? It needs the volume. S&P's on a tear, guys. S&P is on a tear. S&P is on a tear. Dixie must be dying. Let's check out Dixie. Dixie is dying. See, they set us up here for some room for the Dixie to die to pump the markets. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. It's pumping. Right? Got some volume. Can we get above? Can we get above? This is a good day to be trading, man. Look at the volume, man. I hope none of you took that short. We called that. We told them that they were gonna dump, fake out, back up. Everybody's looking for shorts up at this level, I'm pretty sure. We know that they have to get above this giant level of resistance. Will they? We look at S&P. It's on a tear. It's flying, right? It's on a tear. Wesley Carter, I'm shorting at 16,808. We'll see. Welcome to the stream, Wesley. Don't forget to join us in the Discord. We post in trade setups all the time. Sharing the charts. Trying to help everybody become profitable in this market. You know, it's never easy. We're never perfect. Practice good risk management. We're having trouble getting above this range right now. The S&P is flying. We had the little gap with the fake out down. Now it's pumped up. We can see that the Dixie is definitely dropping. That's 100% dropping. Probably going to come back into this range here. You know, just before this all happened, it pumped up. And we were like, what the heck's going on, right? And then all of a sudden, all it was doing was these guys were setting it up for a pump, right? Now we're getting a little wick here. 16.8 is the big sideways mark. Yes, it is. Right, we're looking for this trade here. Are we running out of steam? Now this can be exhaustion. You know, everybody getting excited and we're not getting anywhere, right? Are we coming back down? Did it just go up to get those guys? Oh, looks like we're dropping back down. Dropping back down. Quite heavy. Quite heavy. Wow, they really can't make up their minds, can they, guys? Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, wow, we're dumping on the S&P now. We're bringing all this back down on the S&P. Are we pumping on the Dixie? Oh, we've stopped. We've hit resistance on the Dixie. Look to the left. Wow. It's literally trading between 736 and 770. You know, this isn't a very defined move. Yes, there is volume, but it isn't quite a defined move. We should go over seeing Jason Casper, see how he's doing. Jason Casper. What up? We live. I gotta get my tank tops out, guys. I gotta get my tank tops out for you guys. Look at Tesla, please. I love Jason Casper. Shout out to Jason Casper. He's helped me a lot on my trading journey. If you don't watch Jason Casper, make sure to go over to him, subscribe, and like his video. He's out here putting in the work. He's lifting weights. He's trading Sam Bankman-Fried's uneven boobs and stuff. He's got chickens. I don't got chickens. I got a whole bunch of degenerate otters that I love to call upon. Wow. Not very defined, eh? Not very defined on what the market wants to do. I think it's confused itself. I do like Tony's idea with this inverted head and shoulders. This looks quite juicy. You can see it right here. Which one? Yeah, there. Will it go? We'll see. Great spot. You know, we're out here all trying to help each other, right? That's what's key. It doesn't seem to be able to get above this today. If we look at the S&P, what's it doing? It's dying. It's coming down. Coming down. Back to this level of support, right? The Dixie, it's holding this level as well. It's not going to previous lows. It's holding this level, which it has quite a bit of volume in as it's come down. Obviously, the Dixie's come down. You can see when we zoom out, it's come down. But yeah, it needs to get above this in order to trend upwards, but it hasn't. S&P, same thing. We've had zigzag down. The thing is we got to know that the markets haven't priced in all this inflation yet. That's the one thing we know for certain, is that we've had multiple 75 basis point rate hikes. Look at this. It's trying to dump on us now. Wow. And the market hasn't priced that in. Sniper's going to be drinking whiskey tonight, boys. Sounds like an idea for Sniper. But we out here, Otter Gang out here. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep watching the price here. I think it's dumping right now. It's pretty obvious it's dumping right now. So we're at 16,715. Maybe we did miss the trade. Maybe we did get the double top here or the head and shoulders, right? There are some patterns within this even, right? Where's the VWAP at? Let's look. Right below us. I didn't see any divergence here. Higher highs, no lower lows, right? Do we long now off the VWAP? Look, it bounced right off the VWAP. What's up, Chad Baker? Welcome to the live stream. It's 1 a.m. in Australia. Thank you for saying hello to the Otter Gang. You're an Otter Gang member too. So glad for you to join us. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody here. I appreciate you. 1 a.m. working hard. Darren does things. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you too. Welcome to the Otter Gang. Welcome to Alex O Crypto. Trying to extract some profits out of this crazy market that's dumping on us now. We had a trade set up, ready to go, and guess what? It didn't pump to where we thought it was, so that's a no trade, right? So for now, we sit on our hands, we wait, and we look for the next setup. Where could this be? We're bouncing off the VWAP. Can we come up? The VWAP seems to be a very key level of support right now. And this range is holding us back from getting above 16.8, which is a big barrier. Thanks for joining us so much. Otter Gang and Candle Mafia for life. Thank you so much, Darren, for joining us. Candle Mafia. Love Frankie. Love the Candle Mafia. Shout out to Frank and all the Candle Mafia. Otter Gang. We out here. S&P is pumped and dumped pretty quickly. Bitcoin is dumping currently, right? Can it get below these recent lows? We will see. We have a level of support down here. Look at it go. Wow. There's some volume for you. If you're looking for volume, there it is. Can't we look for a long entry now? Well, we know we have these areas here. So are we coming straight down? Maybe we are. Is there support here? Let's see. Can we get a long entry maybe? Ooh, it's tough to go against this. I'm going to get out of my... Got support down here, wick up there, pull the fibs from here up to here. 786 would have been hit. Punch through the VWAP. Making lower lows. Bad idea to short here. Sometimes sitting on your hand is the best thing to do. This would have been a nice short entry, wouldn't it? How much is that? It's a nice half percenter. Half percenter? Is that even a word? S&P open, fake out like clockwork. Full send. Probably get squeezed here. Absolutely going to get squeezed here. Fresh lemon water juice squeeze. Look at this wick. Holy Johnny Wicks come out to play. S&P dying. Tesla's dead. Tesla don't play around. It's just a bottom feeder right now. Elon, go back to work, man. Go back to work, Elon. Bitcoin down to 16.6. Wow. It's dumping. Entertainment today brought to you by Alex O Crypto, the Otter Gang. We out here. God bless you, my son. I love you all. Making otters great again. We out here collecting bags. And we're watching dumps. As gross as that sounds, we're watching dumps. And that's about it. This is pretty awesome. Look at this. Everybody, look, Bitcoin's going on sale again. Right? Bitcoin's going on sale again. It's pretty awesome. I want to fire off a long. You know how it's tempting. It's really tempting. Would that be bad practice? I think it would be bad practice. DDT, let's. Wow, I can't believe we didn't come above that. Look at that, lower lows. What's your point of control for a BTC long? Can you zoom out? Absolutely. Let's zoom out. So, let's get rid of this because I'm not going into that trade. Let's pull up the prices. Get rid of this one. These are the prices. This is the news coming up. Right now I'm looking at 16,633 for my next level. To see if I can get some bull divs. Also, if I pull fibs from down here. Let's pull fibs from down here and let's see what we can get. From the bottom of here to the top of here. Okay, so we've come down 786 possibly. El Hero, hola, how's it going, bro? Welcome, Otter Gang, streaming live here. Shout out to the Frankie Candles Mafia. Shout out to you guys. We dumping. We doing the dump dance. We looking for a trade here. Can we continue downwards or will we get rejected here and come back up? I'm feeling like we're going to come back up. I don't know about you. What do you guys say? 16,633, or that's the area where I'm thinking I had my POC around 16,628. So my POC is actually right here at 16,823 for the entire range. Ooh, we got volume. Ooh, wee. It hit it. Look, it hit it. It hit it right to the dollar. What did we say? Right to the dollar. Should have thrown a trade in there. Wow. Right to the dollar. It's going to keep going. Look at the volume. Holy smokes, Batman. To the POC 2 is 16,552. Yes, that's the one. 16,556. Look at these levels being respected, though. Even with this amount of volume, the levels are being respected. We've made a lower low in this downtrend since we've reversed from over here. We've come up, put in a higher high, but then we put in a higher low. And then this one is actually lower than the previous one, and now we've put in a lower low. Look at this. Is it going to bounce off this exactly? Well, let's see. This 66633. This bounced off of 32. That would be funny. 3-1. Sorry, I was off by $1. Oh, wow. We're going through this, though, guys. We got volume. We're going through it. Look at the spike here. Holy smokes. Right? Look at the spike. Now to ride that sucker. I think we bounce. Ooh. Ooh. We bouncing off of here. Ooh. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull fibs from below and see if that's where it lines up. Oh no. Train, you got wrecked. Why are you getting wrecked, man? We're not out here to get wrecked. We're out here to secure the bag. If we bounce from here, I was off by $1. We're bouncing. Look at that. Pulled the fibs. Let's go back over. Let's see what the S&P is doing. S&P is bouncing as well. We're getting a bounce off of this huge level of support over here. Beautiful highlighter. I know this is Dave Digital's favorite tool is the highlighter, so we'll continue to use it because we're degenerate otters and we love it. So we're getting this bounce here. I mean, you can't write it. I'm too busy trying to entertain you guys, and we bounce off of here short of $1, right? Are we going to continue downwards? Add to long by $3. Dang. Well, it's coming back down, Soprano. It might come hang out with you. That's a lot of volume, though. That's one wick of a lot of volume. $3. Wow. I hate that. So that was $1 extra. Can we get a bounce? Can it hold? This support on the SR support and resistance market cipher, it's got my green lines here. We're below the VWAP right now. We've dropped down. First day of the year. Are we bearish? Well, it seems so that we are. We were very close to getting that short. We were looking for 808 up here. We did not get that short. I was looking for it. It did not come. I was looking for a swing failure pattern. But we did get the bounce off of here. But we can wait and see what's it going to do. Right now, it doesn't look too good. We got a lot of volume, people pushing this price down. We have the S&P not doing as well. We have Tesla dying. We have Dixie probably pumping back up, which it is, right? All the confluence we need in the markets to show us that, you know what, we're probably not in good condition right now. The dollar did make a huge move before the markets opened to set us up for a little fake out of a pump, and now it's pushing back up. Which we do the opposite of the dollar, right? If you're not aware of that. And then now we've bounced off of this level that we've had marked out for a couple days now. Looking to come back up, maybe put in, this is a new lower low. So you can see right here that we've come down, lower low. And that tends to be what happens with this. So the thing is with this area right now, if we zoom out and we pull our volume area, our volume profiles, you got to understand of how much volume is being traded in this area, right? There's another drawing for you. Because right now, we can see, get rid of this fibs. We're in a very, very tight range. Very tight range. You see all this volume in the middle. We have big gaps to the upside. So like once we get past this 16.8, there's not much going to stop us, right? If we go back to the 4 hour and we zoom out this even more, it's massive where we're at, right? We're trapped here. We're trapped just like the previous range. And where does price want to go? Well, we're in a bear market, so naturally it wants to go down, right? It wants to go down. Of course we're getting rejected here. Look at the spike in volume compared to everywhere else, right? It's obvious. We need volume and some bullish news in order to get past this. Otherwise, they're going to keep pressing us down. This volume is huge. We're going to need a lot of volume just to get through it, right? But you can also see that there's this area right down below us here, around 16,560, that also has quite a bit of volume. And then obviously the lows down here. 16.2 is my target for a bounce. 16.2. Let's go back in. It's important to look at your charts fresh without any TA on them quite often, right? What does this look like? The Simpson right? I can sing for you guys all night if you want, as long as you like and subscribe. So, look, we talk about this sometimes on this channel. So if we look here, we have this massive wick of volume that seems to be the identical size of this wick of volume, and it's matching the same thing. So oftentimes, not all the time, but oftentimes, what the market gives, the market takes, or vice versa. What the market takes, the market takes, the market gives, right? There's got to be an equilibrium. There's got to be a balance, right? We've got to be ready for almost anything, right? We can see that we had an exhaustion wick up here. But we know this is the first day of trading. And all these Wall Street guys and all these big wigs and all these big investors are coming into these markets and they're setting up price to where they want it to go for the year, right? This next couple of weeks is definitely going to dictate what's going to happen in the markets. And right now, with inflation, with Tesla, it doesn't look too good, right? It doesn't look too good. The S&P is not doing too well, right? We had the signals over here from the mini futures. Look at the mini futures right now. It opened up here today, and it dumped on us. Corrected, now it's dumped on us, right? So we're expecting a dump right off the get-go today. It didn't happen right away, but it did happen, right? And it continues to work its way down. The Dixie, it pumped up massively. That's huge, right? That would bring us down. So we can have these ideas. I did not get into my short, but I had the idea of a short. I was ready to trade, but I was thinking we were going to take out this high swing failure pattern, right? I had my trade set up here, so if we came up, bang, right? Would have been a great trade. But what didn't happen is I didn't FOMO in over here. I didn't FOMO in, right? I stuck to my plan because we always got to have a plan. Now we're getting a bounce. So let's go back to our TA. Let's turn this thing on. Let's turn on the prices just in case you didn't see that we wicked down perfectly off by $1, and we're positive $1. So if you had put in a trade here, you would have been up, right? You would have been up. Right now we're cooling off. We're cooling off. Cooling off. Whew. All right. Well, it's no trade for me, and it's a good night for me. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to shout out to the Otter Gang. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this with your friends. It's past my bedtime, friends. It's 2:10 in the morning. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you all. We'll see you in the next live stream. We'll see you in the next video. We'll see you in the Discord. Shout out to all of you guys. I love and appreciate all of you. Thanks for your support. God bless. Take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you later. Good night, my friends.